Warm greetings everyone, a very warm welcome to you. My name is Nick, we're on the Atari 2600 this time and we're looking at a game called Jungle Hunt, published by Atari in 1983. You play the role of an explorer over three sort of like levels and you must rescue your girlfriend or wife or some woman that seems to have got into a bit of trouble. It's based on the arcade cabinet by TAITO from 1982. We'll see how this one plays. So here we are. First of all, I've got to get from vine to vine as soon as I can get this thing going. Here we go. Get ready. Quite basic, but it's 1983. There we go. So I think we've got to time this on the upswing to get maximum hype. If we go all round the three stages and complete it, it starts again, but a little bit trickier. Bit of parallax scrolling, do you think, here? Quite interesting as we go. Well, maybe not. There we go. Yeah, I suppose it is. Yeah, excellent. Two different levels of scrolling at the same time. So a number of vines to get across. And we're sort of like getting a bit low on this vine now. So I'm getting worried already. But I do like the sound. I do like the feel of this thing. I think there was an arcade version of this where you played a pirate rather than an explorer. I don't know what this explorer's name is. I do like seeing these early Atari 2600 games. Right, okay, so the next stage is swimming. There's a crocodile-infested waters. You see our air on the top right, where it says diving in those pink bits, and I've got killed by a crocodile there. You can shoot the crocodiles if you get right in front of them and hit the fire button, but that's a bit tricky to do, so let's just swim around them and hope for the best, and try and get onto stage 3. So we need to survive a certain level of time. Look at the bottom of the ocean there, looks a bit weird. And always remember to come up for air. I quite like this. Now these reviews aren't always about expert gameplay, it's about what you would have felt. Oops, air's running out again. Yeah, got it back. So it's about how you would have played it in the first and second go as a kid. Would there have been enough there for you to want to go back? And as I say, 1983, if I'd owned an Atari 2600, I would have loved this game. I would have kept coming back. Different sort of like stages which keep you going. Right, I think the next stage we have to jump over lots of boulders, if indeed I can get there. So it looks like it's starting off easy enough. I'm quite confident I can get there. Let's get round this crocodile. See you later, alligator. But that doesn't work because it's a crocodile. But let's pretend it's an alligator to make that joke work. Lives are in the top left. You can see there's 3 there next to a guy doing a sort of star jump. Right, here we go. So there's small boulders to jump over like that, and larger ones we need to duck over. So let's time this thing. Parallax scrolling, here we go. Just cleared that one. Like the sound of these boulders. Duck and cover. Oh, just got away with that. So I suppose the idea for this... Oops, flattened. I suppose the idea for this is taking out that Indiana Jones Raiders of the Lost Ark film, where there's boulders coming at him. Come on, Harrison Ford, you can do this thing. We need to rescue our girlfriend. Now, I think I did cover this once in an Atari 2600 live stream, but we didn't actually complete the thing. So let's see if I can do it now. We're doing a proper review. That would be nice. At least the first time round anyway. Duck. Now, if you die, you don't have to start all the way back from the beginning again. You're just left with a few boulders you didn't get to the first time round. Oh, I keep wanting it to be the last one. Jump. So, fairly straightforward once you've got the timings of this thing. He jumps over that again with great skill. Come on, explorer of unknown origin, which is probably influenced by Indiana Jones. Duck. Good. He's got no shoes on. Right, here we go. Now, this isn't the most PC thing in the world, but we need to jump over this tribesman who's wearing this pink skirt. Oops, there. We didn't make it that time and we got flattened. This is our last life, so it's now or never. Perfect. I think there's 2 of those we need to jump over. There's the first guy. Let's leave him behind. Next up. Right, same sort of pattern as before, I would imagine. Oh man, early games, different times. Not sure they could get away with this now, but anyway. That's him left behind. You have to judge the game for the era it's been made, I think. And there's my girlfriend. Now what do we do? Run into her or jump over? Let's jump over her, that might work. Hello. Yeah, see, we've completed that, and now it should go back to the first stage, making it a bit tricky. So you've got the vines, the swimming in the crocodile-infested waters, and the jumping over the boulders to rescue this girl with the yellow hair. Jolly music, jolly music. So I would say track this one down if you have an Atari 2600. I think it's pretty good. It's quite clever compared to a lot of Atari 2600 games, and that there's different stages. And I do like the scrolling as well. It's quite often you had like single screen games. And I'm running out of vine. Oops, come on, Nick. You can do this. Maybe press the fire button a bit longer this time. Oh, I've missed it. And that's what happens when you miss your Tarzan vine. Oh, man. Whoops. Now, the game, I think, on the arcades by TAITO in 1982, is originally called Jungle King, but they had to change it to Jungle Hunt due to some kind of copyright issue. So I don't know what Jungle King is. Maybe it's a type of hamburger from Burger King. Citation needed. I don't know if that is the case. Right. We'll have one last go. We'll have one last go on this. It's quite a nice, gentle game. If you've played it back in the day, you've probably gone round a few times in the increasingly difficult levels. How many times have you gone round the clock? Let me know. Now, I haven't reviewed a great deal of Atari 2600 games. I think maybe 30 or around 30. So if you want, maybe less than that. But if you want to see them, there's the Atari 2600 playlist. Have a look in there. Some we've revisited, but yeah, they are there. We'll do one every now and again. Won't be every week, but yes. Hurrah! If you've got a favourite Atari 2600 game, let me know in the comment section below. If I haven't reviewed it, then I might push it up the list a bit and see if we can review it at some point in the future. Obviously, I can't review it in the past because that's the way that time works. Sorry about that. Unless I bought a TARDIS from Dr. What's-His Face. As we go round these crocodiles, if you are a crocodile, then comment below. Hooray! Let's see if we can kill one of these crocodiles at one point. Just for fun. They are just pixels after all. They're not real things. Well, I don't think so. Unless you believe that film Tron, then they might be. This is what it sounds like to swim. It goes beep, ba-deep, ba-deep. Yeah. Sounds like I'm driving some sort of weird police car. But, yeah, trying to kill the crocodiles, you get points for that, but it's more trouble than it's worth, because you could die. Be good to do it at least once, though. Got an unlimited amount of, I think, firing spears, but you can't quite see them. Fairly easy going, a pink riverbed, blue water, and yes. And I'm wearing white trousers, I think, or white swimming shorts. And I'm swimming against the stream here, because the alligators are only going one way. They're not green, they're Atari brown. Charlie Atari Brown. Off we go, over one rock. Duck! Good, so, you know, I think this level will be quite easy pickings once you get used to the distances you need between these rocks. There's only a small rock and a large rock, and that is it really. Or are they big gobstoppers from the sweet shop from back in the day? Or jawbreakers as they were called. They were absolutely huge, those jawbreakers. Never actually broke my jaw. It was like it ended in bubblegum, didn't it? It was one flavour, then another flavour, then there's bubblegum in the middle. I'm sure that was very healthy. Can you still buy them? I don't know. Right, okay. There's this lad. Come on, duck. Well, that's got a bit close. Almost run out of room there. Off he goes again. Games I haven't covered yet, but I've looked at the live streams of Pitfall and Pitfall 2, so we need to look at those at some point on the Atari 2600, because they were classic games, weren't they? Classic games. Oh no, that was it. I lost concentration there talking about Pitfall. That's my problem. My fault. But we continue from where we left off. We've still got 3 lives, so it's still looking quite helpful. Healthy, if we go around the clock. Now, it's quite tricky to get the timing of these guys anyway. No when to jump. But he's got his own theme tune, and not many of us have got that. Oh, it's too close. Too close to that tribesman. But there's only going to be 2 of them, at least on the stage 1 anyway. That's taking care of him. And let's leave him behind, and then he's going to be his brother. He ain't heavy, he's his brother. Same sort of timing again. Right. He's done it. And now there's this blonde-haired Goldilocks girl in the distance. Wife, kidnapped person, princess, I don't know who it is. But we'll go and rescue her anyway, as she's doing some kind of weird dance. We've done it. You could probably just run into her, but anyway, I jumped over just in case we died. She might be up to no good. What a time bonus that is. Right, let's see if I can do stage 2 this time. You never know. Seem to have more lives intact this time. Oops, already gone to the bottom of the vine. How many have we got to do? About 10 of these. Oops, God, by the bare minimum there. Wouldn't mind to get further up. Oh, he's missed it. Right, but we start where we left off though. We're a bit higher up the vine. Come on, Nick. Try and master this. That's it. So it's 2 times, isn't it? It's when you're at the highest point and when the vine on the other side is at its highest point, and then you're looking good. Right, so I'm getting more of the strategy now. See, I've done it when it was furthest away then, which wasn't clever. Come on, timing, that'll do it. Oh, I thought that would do it, but it didn't do it. So 2 timings when you're at the highest swing and the rope on the other side is at its highest bit. Surely we're near the end now. This is a bit in the balance. Oops. Last one. Good. So we're back on the crocodiles. Let's try and see if we can shoot at least one of these crocodiles. Oops. Oh, running out of air. Oops, I ran out of air and died. And this... Oh, right, this is my last life now. Right. Killer crocodiles of doom. Through the water they go. See, there we go. We killed one of them for 100 points. So it's not worth the risk. And there I died again. And there we go. So I think we'll leave that there. I really like that game. It's a good one of the era. Got a lovely retro buzz from it. And as I say, I would have really enjoyed it back in the day as a kid, trying to go round and round and round. And good stages as well. So I hope you liked having a look at that one. That was Jungle Hunt on the Atari 2600, published by Atari in 1983 and based on the arcade cabinet from TAITO in 82. Got any comments about this game, similar games, or anything retro, then please put that below. Always love reading your comments. Until next time, take great care of yourself and are very fond. Goodbye.
Goodbye.